eko ensam fufuro mu ambulance e ba o man mu ehun sam sori ye no ye nyina ye nim dada e ma bi no kra kan se wo mo aban na nsa o ambulance na anya dwuma wo bi to na mo bi ehun sam be bebere ye nya nte ye se ne ana kan ambulance no ye ba be chiche na ye misa se ye che ne na se ye che ne china ye se ye nya nche ne ne e de na ekoso Simon Kewura e na kasa de ma ambulance service sama na kwaba afisha panso
afin committee e
adana ambulance na montimi anche
ene say some enima minu anamianse bi e wo board aye chen da enyiye nti ambulance service ye tire koma amampenya say anka wo maye emre up to 28 January na wanchicha ambulance ebedu that time no na ne atse ye no bia no na
yewi ne ma miensa ne de we
one baako ye efa trainer say you train ye staff ambulance service staff no I say train more medical equipment on board the ambulance ye wo efidie won so bi e wo ambulance no mu I say the staff efom na sa training no manufacturers na omo ye ambulance no medical equipment no omo na say omo free turkey eba be fire ko ebe trainee ye call for no na omo hu se na say handle sa ambulance say on say ambulance service e botai ne say ebe hwe eji nipa nkwan case nipa no ehu ekoba problem bi kakra yemfa ne say ay accident ay ambulance ye said ye say ebe ko na etumi fa nipa no anya say ye fa nipa no wo accident scene edini two ambulance one na ekọ no I say provided some medical interventions be until say bedro ambulance or hospital I didn't call. So equipment na eba no different from the current ambulance you use to inti un say ade sa no na medical equipment for inti health sector no nima bebre involving inti na krampo no necessary am 3 years and inti every 3 years they have to go for recertification and sana your license so we are also sanity here into new ambulance have no equipment is different into say dey call for na fa into say 2 or 3 days na manufacturers no akira omo say na use some medical equipment no 2 your drivers no so amo ebeka ambulance no say dey omo fa because me no nyina drive on the road but okofa different car now we nya conversant with the operations of the car ube here some little time and sana which me into the same thing and the staff no so befa drivers no befa technical driving no munti say me no work say e bi start and there be 17 ambulance drivers e ye omo in batches nti do omo enenam efa labadi ebefa spinters road ebefa N1 e dia efa malam na e send dia office achena another badge so e di omo befa so that is training na your request no nanka say take it on the 4th medical but and Christmas festivities in any holidays no manufacturers no a breaky so they have access say anka betumi a 4th January training na nanka pese no mo no entwunku enum kakra so on the 20th on the 20th the your staff no ATOT trainers of trainers workshop no na dia drivers ni medical equipment drivers ni omugu so ye silver staff wo train omo medical equipment no na edioma from na omo so call back to various stations e be kire ada EMTs na omo ho no
Kewura ambulance ye bada bay
ambulance no ba ye check akra be account be 2 months ni
be bosumi mienu ni ambulance ni be sisi ho
enye ni nyina na be on say ambulance
e be di can buy
yes 48
minim say eni nyina ye one specifications no ifidi na ewom ni nyina ye baako yes san no munim say ekoto ambulance aba ambulance for na ye de ba dada na ewo ho no entitie na omunya ye no ewo dada no ho no fufure no eye soronko yenim etadeti na si ye twanyama edu sabre ansana ye de nipa na quantity mu mi wa ambulance ni bia bebedu be ya afe be boso mienu be boso miensa etadeti na ambulance no kwa beba no teacher for na be cheche nkwada no kwa be fa so be use cylinder say gas say oxygen say hwan gin and driver for no ye ma omo nye training ambulance ne beba no na ka ebia akabe na nu na nsa bi na ko maje titi na wi ne be tena say ambulance na ba for so long afiance na say be tete wo dinter
ma me nchira oni me bi ani so won say a contract any suppliers assign abine suppliers assign say mon supply your ambulances yato a procurement process inti bibia one step say you drew her if you ha na ebeko inti say first batch 48 na buy no you hand over ma at that particular time no adena nya wodia so 48 na buy no until say supplier no be hand over my government ambulance no enya dia
me ka say obe hand
no me try so say I buy
training yen
and I make a training no equipment no wa ambulance no mu na yamfa dey ama wa e bia wo ko handan yamfa dan ama how do you open the room to
ambulance ni nyina bedu wie ansa na mo training adwumayfo na
there be on say e buy no supplier bia wo senior ese wo supply one e buy no ese ko APDI on say they manufacture the cars to the standard of European standard inti edru e no ese calibrate ema eno ye weather no so eye pepepe nti we nyina no na silver star for enye ya we cannot go in and do it because a process although a taxpayers man need ya to adin but the issue is as say hand over adina ma na wo to me obetumi die bie hand yes and my so we with the presence of your manufacturers and the suppliers into exactly is what we are doing now.
How long the bet take you? Do say be dey asamotima training start Crawford.
A very short training and I'm say by 20th we say Ghana chichem zones until we are currently inviting our regional administrators. They will come with their driver with their OICs you know officers in charge at the various stations. I be train how to handle the equipment, so they will also go back with their ambulances a train we are train na present Edna Greti na obi di na ambulance ekọ na then they will also start training their staff how to handle the equipment on board.
Because apom so for can say mo ko training nipa 500 na bibi I didn't train no mo ko training
school paramedic and emergency care training school wo nkenkan so routine training fibia say fenipa I say di no nipa fresh from the streets na di no 1 year so we SSI 1 year na training so we university so e do ko 2 years sisi an e formula sia no university fund the omoda so of SS fund the omowie basic emergency medical technicians nti ano no ye raw training
na no crowd enka we no ho kra
we dey just training on a special machine abi akoto phone foforo wonim say na operate you need a manual to read and understand how to operate anu nti anu training nti anya training a be take 1 week ni eyi
maybe say say ambulance ni nyina be ba ansa na my training na na so there bi enti say nyina na be ba ansa na my training dia aden na de kan baaye no mo nyina de kan baaye no so amfa nye training no ama ya twen amaduru be bia ye we ansa na say kokko training
and I make catch say suppliers no I was supply you know one fa de ma you can't get access to it
enti for de kan baaye na omo fa
yes because I say omo calibrate PDI na meka na to me yes and sana omo hu say cars no it's okay then the handover until current one I dey here until ni nyina anya ni nyina kro na use for training no near first badge na buy ya mo ye hu adwuma silver staff wo ye hu adwuma wie no and na dey training drivers ni air train manufacturers now we medical equipment so beba e be take your staff through that process
ekoba ne san ko eputuputu anko ententem gidigidi adwuma bi ye
there be intina ye ma ye hu up to 28 January na ewie by 20th no training bi abetwa then we start
how many days na mo do start training no
and I mean say and I started so by 20th na ewie process ni nyina then 28th president will come in and integrate it.
That's that time na ambulances ni nyina ready and say.
Na ni nyina ready say.
Enti dey can say bia be say ni nyina ready and say na mo dey aye enti dey bia mo ye ne so bi kasa mo ne be ya adwene.
Ambulance no ready. It is in the system. Omo label constituencies ni nyina wo so. So of course state house you see their labeling no. And apart from training no, we are also trying say first no BBC that's why group of companies were obefa phone offer. So even locating that's why group of companies and it's also another problem. So bibia tracking offer we can easily know say that's why group of companies is that specifically piece UTV and I'm offering to a bit my barber solve case. Into offer it goes with the GPS address system. No, digitally, no, we can see where you are and then we follow up to your place. I'm quite to say for blue kiosk.
Maybe say calibration now can was silver star for you. But 28 no more calibration in now.
Yes, no more because because every day be a DB call. Every day be a DB call. Since November, I started a move on say cars and a dorsal until they cannot do maybe 30 a day, maybe 10, 20. And I'm going to buy a bit of that time now because I cannot extra.
28 years of ambulance more than any in Adama home. When you do my 4, the age my 4, you would do Muse, one baby age man, I saw any when you be. I do an answer, I feel a mofa.
Your staff, existing staff, are more bet you may you man. The Indian said they need some animal touches on this particular new appliance because Omune Juma or VW T5 na use currently the same staff. So they are experienced staff, but equipment na woman and a new, and I so a civil life. No, we don't need to use them and endanger somebody's life.
Kura that's it. Since it's a banana come and that's papa. Simon Kura and I caside my ambulance service, ambulance and ababidu na fe or more identity and as a 40 years. You better you to be a brand swan. You better connect with John for them and what's machine. I am quite yes, I China. Yakasha Bobacon and I can only force much remi. Should I say one more day in Yamini Guac, one more to treat you nearby heart, you know, it's a bit to Mososa.
Nakano, a woman cheap.